The was enters into an ongoing and ever-expanding circulation with the is, the will be, and very importantly, the could be. So I was thinking of writing about, I was talking to John about it, an autobiography, which would be titled Richard Schechner, an autobiography with lies. Because I would want to write an autobiography in which I could fictionalize that part that I wanted to fictionalize, either in a bad direction or a good direction, and not let the reader know where I'm really telling, quote, the so-called truth, and where I'm making an event go in the direction I want to make it. But this is not so far from the way novels and blogs now go, because I'm sure that people who blog a lot are doing autobiographies with lies. Sometimes the lies are conscious, sometimes they're unconscious. We dress this thing up because we want to have the authority of being in print and online and having our face there, and yet we want to have the ability to mold that image. We're taught from the time we're little kids we should mold our presentation of self. So these are kind of performance things that we do, and this is a kind of integration into the popular mainstream of what was once the an avant-garde tendency, that is the self-portrait, you know, beginning back in like the Romantic painters, Van Gogh's self-portraits and so on. I mean, they go back further into the Renaissance, was when they first began to do self-portraiture, not portraiture of gods and kings. And then they began to put the patrons' faces, and so you would be Saint Teresa if you had paid the money, if your family had paid the money to do the painting, so you put the family's faces in, and et cetera, et cetera. So there's a kind of personalization of history and a historicization of personality. And these things go hand in hand with each other.